Unbelievable. 21 released Chibok girls reportedly returned with 34 children. Let's read the news info. 10 years after the abduction of 276 girls from the Chibok Girls Secondary School in Borno, a recent report by the Murtala Mohammed Foundation has uncovered distressing revelations. The report, released to mark the 10th anniversary of the abduction, highlighted that among the 21 girls who were eventually released, 34 children were born during their captivity. The mothers of the children, aged between 5 months and 7 years, are grappling with moving on from the trauma they experienced while caring for their kids. This grim reality serves as a stark confirmation of the sexual violence and coerced marriages the abducted girls endured at the hands of their captors. The report also shed light on the devastating toll the abduction has taken on the families of the victims. Tragically, 48 parents of the abducted girls have passed away since the kidnapping, with survivors and the families grappling with profound psychological trauma, health challenges, and significant barriers to work and education. On April 14, 2014, the Boko Haram militant abducted 276 girls from Government Girls Secondary School in Chibok, Borno State. They transported them to Sambisa Forest, but 57 managed to escape. One of the survivors later earned an associate degree from a US college in 2019. The incident prompted global outrage and led to the Bring Back Our Girls movement. Over the years, 128 girls have been rescued or escaped, but 91 remain missing, leaving their families hopeful for their return despite fears that some may have perished. 10 Keys Recommendation on Curbing Abduction Menace. In response to these findings, Dr. Aisha Muhammad Oyebode, the CEO of the Murtala Mohammed Foundation, presented 10 key recommendations aimed at addressing the root causes of such abductions. These measures encompass bolstered security protocols, initiatives to empower local communities, provision of psychological support services in high-risk areas, educational programs, legal reforms, transparent communication channels, humanitarian aid and developmental support, women's empowerment initiatives, and the implementation of early warning systems to detect security threats. She said, as Nigerians' kidnapping epidemic shows no signs of slowing, we urge the Nigerian authorities and the international community to take concrete steps to address the underlying drivers of conflict, extremism, and violence against women and girls, which include widespread poverty, instability, and a lack of economic opportunities. The report found that 91 out of the 276 schoolgirls remain unaccounted for. The report also revealed that 21 of the Chibok girls who were released returned with 34 children, serving as a devastating confirmation of the sexual violence and coerced marriages they endured while in captivity. These recommendations call for enhanced security measures, community empowerment programs, psychological support services, education initiatives, legal reforms, transparent communication, humanitarian aid, women's empowerment programs, and early warning systems for security threats. The urgent need for collaboration between the Nigerian government and the international community to implement these recommendations was emphasized. Aisha Muhammad Oyebode underscored the alarming lack of progress in addressing the pervasive issue of kidnapping in Nigeria over the past decade. Despite the global outrage sparked by the Chibok kidnapping, the prevalence of abductions in the country remains unabated, if not exacerbated. Kidnappings and instability continue to plague the region, putting many, especially girls, at risk. She urged authorities to tackle the underlying drivers of conflict, extremism, and violence against women and girls, including poverty, instability, and a lack of economic opportunities. The report revealed that out of the 276 abducted schoolgirls, 91 remain unaccounted for, underscoring the ongoing anguish and uncertainty faced by their families. Additionally, it highlighted instances where girls managed to escape their captors, either by jumping off Boko Haram trucks or through rescue efforts by security forces. However, the path to recovery for these survivors is fraught with challenges, including the stigma attached to their experiences and the difficult decisions they must make regarding their future. Of particular concern is the phenomenon of forced motherhood among the Chibok girls who returned home. Despite enduring unimaginable trauma during their captivity, some girls have chosen to remain with their Boko Haram husbands, while others struggle to reintegrate into society. The complex dynamics of these relationships reflect the enduring psychological scars inflicted by years of captivity. The Murtala Muhammad Foundation's report serves as a powerful call to action, urging authorities to prioritize the protection and rehabilitation of survivors, as well as the prosecution of those responsible for these atrocities. As the nation grapples with the ongoing threat of kidnapping and insurgency, concerted efforts must be made to address the underlying vulnerabilities that make communities susceptible to such violence. Only through sustained collaboration and decisive action can Nigeria hope to prevent future tragedies like the Chibok abduction from occurring. And this is the news on this channel this morning. Don't forget to like this channel, click on the subscribe button, and comment under this video and let us know what you think. This is so sad, as after many years, the Chibok girls we still have 91 Chibok girls that are missing. God will help the family. Follow us for more news like this.